do. Let's make sure that we're online here. Alrighty, make sure we can hear everything. Testing one. Very good. Yeah, I was just on with Facebook, and I had some problems, but it seems like the audio is working fine. All right, so let's look at what we're doing here. We have we're using SkyVector right here. We have a flight plan from Burbank to Imperial Beach, and we're going to be putting in these waypoints right here by scratch. We have a couple of notices here. This is a current SkyVector right now, and there's a notice here, and then there's a notice here. These are no-fly zones, so we cannot fly over these two areas. And the first one here is until further notice, and that's over the Disneyland theme park. The second one, there's a Astros Angels game going on right now. And so let's go ahead and go into the airplane now and build our flight plan. Going to the flight plan here, press this button here, and then we rotate down, and then we can rotate here, and now we can rotate all of our characters in. What you would do is you just rotate this character here, and then you got your first character, which is Kilo. And anyway, we can do all of that, but what we're going to do to save time is we're going to go ahead. There's a little button that Microsoft Flight Simulator put in there, and we're going to go ahead and press that, and then we can type in our letters. So that's Kilo Bravo Uniform Romeo, which is the Burbank, and then hit that button again so you can enter it in. Now we can enter that in. I'm going to say none on the runway, and then en route. Now what I wanted to point out is I already set our altimeter, and I set our climb to 6,700 feet, and I'll explain that in a minute. Why it's 67? Well, it could be anything above 5,500 feet, but we'll explain that here in a minute. So we rotate this button here. We'll go ahead and put in our waypoints, and then our first waypoint was darts, D-A-R-T-S. That's that nice. Press enter. Our second waypoint is Bayjai, or B-A-Y-J-Y. That's Pettis. Press enter, and then put 6,700 in there already. And then our third waypoint is Dana. That's D-A-N-A-H. Dana. Press enter. And then our next waypoint is Kelps, Kilo Echo Lima Papa Sierra. Press enter. And then our next waypoint is Mike Zulu Bravo, Mission Bay. Press enter. And then our destination, and then we'll go ahead, and for our destination we will put in Kilo November Romeo Sierra, and that will be Imperial Beach. Press enter. None. Okay, so now, and I'm going to go ahead and just hit flight plan to get out of there. Okay, and now I wanted to look at that real quick and make sure I got all of that correct. So that's darts, Bayjai, Dana, Kelps, MZB, MZB, and it looks like it's all correct. And the other thing on SkyVector I want to see is the airport diagram. and it's kind of sideways here, but the airport diagram here shows the runway elevation to be, the field elevation is 23, 26, and it says 8 right here. Okay, no, that's elevation is 8. There's runway 27 and runway 9, and that is an elevation of 8. Or no, that would be, okay, that would be, anyway, what is that? There's 9 and 27, and there's 8 and 26. Yeah, that would be elevation of 8. And I guess the elevation in this smaller runway is 23, or field elevation. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just put in 8. And so we'll press this button right here, and then on the destination runway there, we'll just go ahead and put in 0008, almost sea level. And then we'll go ahead and press enter, declination, or the angle is 3 degrees, or descending angle. I am not a pilot. I am a flight simmer. I've been flight simming since before they had trees. And so I'm really learning all of this stuff myself. But this is just sharing with you what I've learned so far using SkyVector. So we have our flight plan built. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and contact clearance, and I request this flight plan here for an IFR. So
Burbank clearance delivery Cessna November Charlie 77 Charlie Charlie IFR to Imperial Beach, ready to copy.
Cessna November Charlie 77 Charlie Charlie is cleared to Imperial Beach Airport as filed.
So as filed,
Takeoff runway
right
15
here.
climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
9,000.
Departure frequency is 124.6 squawk 2105.
And I'm going to go ahead and read back instruction. Well, let me go ahead and 2105.
Cessna November Charlie 77 Charlie Charlie cleared to Imperial Beach Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 15 climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 124.6 squawk 2105.
And now why didn't he respond? Why don't I have ATC? 124.6. He should have told me read back correct. Alrighty, I don't know why he's not responding to me. 124.6. Let's go ahead and bring that 124.60. See if I can contact anything. I think we're encountering a bug here with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I can't contact them. Alrighty, well, I'm going to have to end this because I don't have contact with ATC. How can I do an IFR if I don't have contact with ATC? This is a bug, so Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you guys are paying attention, this is a bug. I built my flight plan, everything right here, and then I put in the transponder. I was putting in my code on the transponder, and I read back everything, and then I don't have a response now from Burbank. So I'm going to have to start this flight over. So anyway,